Let's do it. I love it. Let's do it. Okay. This is After Dark. Jeremy and I have something that we're drinking on. And I know Eddie has his water. And I don't know what Scott's drinking in his cup. But he's got some stuff going on. Okay. I'm sorry. I got disrupted from another creator that's in the chat, wrote a message for me to do something. So, yeah. So, anyway, I would like to welcome everybody into the grown-up side of going live together. We are grown-ups right now. Grown-ups. I have in my little queen glass some that Grey Goose vodka, Sprite, and some of that red juice.
Grenadine.
Yes, this is what I'm drinking and Jeremy is drinking.
She had some and gave also some to her husband.
I did. So I'm grown up. I'm
Yep.
grown up tonight.
That's the way it happened.
I am. I'm grown up.
Yes.
So who's taking it over, guys? Guys.
Well, I think Eddie wanted to draw attention to his little shirt there because I just noticed it. Yeah, he's got some Go Live Together After Dark.
Shoot, where'd that come from?
His store.
Oh my gosh!
That is boss.
Yeah,
I love it.
So if
I
y'all want
do love that. I'm ordering one as soon as the show's over.
Yeah, if y'all want that, y'all better get on board.
Let me see if I could get the back of it.
He said it's tagged in the bottom of his videos. He's got it under tag products on his merch shelf.
Yes,
so that's where you can order it.
Okay, but listen, just for those of you who know, we usually have a pre-show and a post-show where we just talk about all kinds of stuff, right? Yep. Show and other things and stuff like that, right? And somebody has never mentioned it,
right? He debuted the shirt tonight. Yeah, it's like he forgot the taco shirt on Tuesday. Threw my whole. Oh my God.
Yes.
Anyway, good evening, everybody, and welcome in to Go Live Together After Dark. We are your hosts, and hey, we're not on the bottom. So yeah, I think the sunset colors have came up instead of went down. I'm not sure what happened. There we go. So now, with the sun has set, now the sun has set, and it is definitely after dark. If you are here for the replay, first of all, thank you so much for coming back for the replay. Please type in the word #replay if you are here. But for those of you that are here right now, let's go and welcome in Eddie Lugo Studios has made it into the chat. Good evening.
And get a shirt. Get an After Dark shirt.
Get After Dark. And let's see, Orange Cone Vlog. He says, I'm foist. That's right. Cruise Nuts is in. What's up, guys?
What's up?
The Mustard Drill has made it into the chat. Good evening.
Good evening.
I love that guy.
Right there.
I don't know. Stanna Scott made it in. What's up?
Yes.
Hi.
And let's see, Cruising on the High Seas and Travel has made it in. He says, good day, y'all. And how is y'all enjoying the evening? Tonight's question is going to be a great one. It is, have you ever took place in a bar crawl and drunk more than you normally would?
I always drink more than I normally
Leave
would.
a comment below.
I'm not done.
Well, my answer is we don't participate in those type of things. We may drink 5 drinks on a 7-day cruise, if even that, and we're sharing those drinks. So yeah, no bar crawls for us.
That's nice.
Wait. That was cute.
Another important question, since we're all vloggers, is have you ever videotaped a bar crawl and the shenanigans that entail all of that?
You know, I have watched plenty bar crawls. I watched The Glory. Somebody did that one.
Mhm.
I watched Beach Please. I watched their bar crawl, and I seriously got drunk just looking at their bar crawl.
Yep.
And I want to say Captain did one. I want to say because he was on that Beach Please video.
Mhm.
So I want to say it was his video that I was watching. And Rob did a bar crawl, I think.
Bar crawl video.
I think so.
That'll work. Cruising is fun anytime. Says good evening, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of this weekend, I know you got big plans for tomorrow. You went and got your nails
Oh my
done and
gosh.
everything.
Yes,
Oh,
let's
God.
hear about it. Let's hear about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me tell you. Okay, here it is. This is where North meets South. We got that name from Scott's thing, Welcome from the North or whatever it
Mhm.
says.
Your reinforcements have arrived from the north.
So we got that name from that. And we are going live tomorrow at 6 Central PM, 7 Eastern PM. And it's with Cruising the High Seas and Travel.
You mean Rob from Cruise Brothers?
Yes.
Yes.
That guy.
So we are starting a collab together, and want y'all to tune in because anything's possible on this live show.
Mhm.
Anything's possible.
And Jeremy Farino has made it in with a question. Scott, did you get any emails from MSC about my cruise? If not, I'll have a question for the audience. LOL.
Yeah,
Mm.
so like I've been kind of waiting. Don't worry, Jeremy, I got you, man. So I've been waiting for a segue into whatever it is that Jeremy's question is, because all I'm seeing right now is he has a question for the audience. So
Mhm.
Okay.
Jeremy, if you could please type your question in, and we'll make sure that we address it to the audience.
That'll work.
Yes, we will. And I won't know the answer if it's not copy and paste.
Mm.
So I will help you out as much as I can.
Yep. The Bud Files has made it in. Good evening.
Hello, peoples.
Hi.
Marjorie has made it in. Good evening.
Marjorie, you can say whatever you want to because it's after dark.
Yes.
And I'm sure Ivan is lurking.
Yeah. What's in everybody's cup? Jeremy's in the house and he says, good evening. I have green tea with lemon.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
That's a good question. What's in everybody's cup tonight?
Yes. What has everybody got? I told you he had his water.
Well,
And Cruise Nuts says, Eddie, I don't want to see any angles other than the front and back. Okay. LOL.
Angles.
Yes. He was taking pictures of the shirt.
oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
okay, I have to address my sister here, right? This is my sister, everybody, my oldest sister.
Hey,
Right?
sister.
Hello, sister.
Okay, so no, I'm not drinking Hawaiian punch.
yes,
Okay.
yes, it is Hawaiian punch.
No.
I know, right?
Okay.
Extra
This
sugar.
This is simply lemonade,
Okay.
Tito's, and cherry Kool-Aid.
And do you make a picture of that?
Just like into the simply lemonade container.
Okay.
I dump about just shy of half of it out. Dump
Okay.
the Kool-Aid in. And
Ah.
fill that sucker all the way up to the brim with Tito's.
Oh my.
That is strong.
We're putting Sprite in our drink,
And we only got half a shot each.
right?
So yeah, we're good. Cruising with Keith has made it in. Good evening.
Good evening.
What's up?
Okay, so I think Jeremy has posed his question here, so I'm going to throw it up. So have you ever received an email from your cruise line saying, we regret to inform you that we have had to add a day and a port stop to your cruise?
I wish I get that. Yeah.
I
I
know, right?
wish.
I have not had that happen to me personally, but that would definitely be a pleasant surprise.
Yes,
Yes.
it was.
Yes, it would.
I would love it.
And Orange Cone, if you could knock that down to about a third, I might be able to struggle with that one correctly.
Mm.
That is a long word. I can't do that one.
Mm.
Nope. Matthew Whittington, good evening.
Good evening from New Orleans.
What's up?
New Orleans in the house?
New Orleans. He
Okay.
said that on one of the.
Santa Scott says, I plead the fifth.
Okay.
Mm.
Mm.
Cruiser McKee says, I hosted a bar crawl 20. We're supposed to come only 2. We got twisted.
Mm.
Well, you know, the only thing I have to say about that is
Oh, I need a drink.
Mm. Okay. Wow. Orange Cone Vlog says, my bar crawl story is a friend got so drunk we put him in a chair on an elevator at the Chicago Hilton and sent him up and down all night.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ducking Ross on that cruise, y'all.
Okay. But that would be so funny. Ross, if you do that, tell me and I will be the one vlogging it
Oh my God.
and it would go straight up. I'd buy internet for that.
Crow's Nest has made it in. Good evening, Randy.
Yes, good evening.
My name is Optimus Prime.
Yep. And Robert Cruz Brothers has made it in. It says, hello, everyone. Did I hear my name called as my ears were ringing?
Ring, ring.
Message from the government of Canada.
Ring, ring.
Love it. Hey, Alice Lugo Studios has made it in. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, love.
Alice, I have to come up with a sound for you.
Mm.
Right.
Yep.
And Warmstrong Adventures has made it in. But here it is. Marjorie says, Cheryl, would there be a fight between the North and the South?
You know, I don't know. Tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central or 7 p.m. Eastern, and let's see what will happen. You never can tell.
Yep.
Because, see, we're both fresh out the gate. This is brand new. This is where we have to talk for an hour.
Yep.
And
Definitely going to be interesting.
it's going to be interesting.
Cruiser McKee says White Henny.
Oh, God. Yes.
Yep. Kathy Mills has made it in. Hello. Happy Friday.
Happy
Thanks
Friday.
for being here, Kathy.
What's up?
Yeah,
Yes.
White Henny on the rocks.
Oh, you know what? It don't have a bite. It does not have a bite. White Henny. That one they sell on the cruise does not. I tell you.
I didn't either.
Mm.
Tammy says, oh my, your nephew is drinking a cherry limeade from Sonic. Sounds
Yeah, well, yeah. That's my nephew. My nephew's name is Adam, by the way.
Okay. And his best friend is named Adam.
Yeah, an added day on a cruise would be great if they didn't charge us for the extra day. LOL. That's what Cruise Nut said.
Oh yeah, an added day, I wouldn't complain.
Complimentary added day. That would be
I
good.
would not complain as long as it was a free added day.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, when I got that information from Jeremy, I was just like, and you want me to do something about that? Why?
Right. Right. I mean, there's nothing that can be done unless it's
No.
like, just moving a flight. Or something like that. Yeah, you can handle that.
I
Or
would,
adding an extra day to parking.
And the airport transfer would
yeah,
have to be
I would
rescheduled.
Yeah.
not.
Well, I mean, listen. I mean, there are some logistics about something like that, obviously, because
Yeah.
because you do have to do some stuff. But most people, I mean, again, it just really depends on your individual situation. But most people would be like, okay.
It might happen in a perfect world, but in this world, no.
Yep. And Orange Cone Vlog has an update. It looks like fake news, but it says, we'll do Cheryl. Get Jeremy sloshed.
Yes.
Jeremy's already sloshed, okay? That was only like my
It takes-
second sip.
It takes.
Listen,
just a
I
little
cannot
bit
tell
of-
you how many times in conversation I refer to you guys as Gerald and Sharon.
Gerald and Jeremy. Yeah. Together We Travel has made it in. Good evening.
Good evening and welcome.
our adventures.
Okay, Cruiser McKee says, I had an extra sea day added due to a hurricane. So we got home a day late.
I don't mind that.
Yep.
You know, I don't.
Like, listen, I'm getting on a cruise in, like, for all intents and purposes, one day, right? Sunday. I'm getting on Anthem of the Seas. It's a 7-day cruise. I would be more than fine if it turned into an 8 or a 9-day cruise.
That's all I'm saying. I don't care.
Yep. Squirrel's Nest has a question. If I delete about 6 videos that have copyright strikes, will YouTube take away both the hours and viewership amounts earned by those videos?
Yes, if you
Well,
delete the
yeah.
videos, yes, you will lose the associated metrics of that video.
Yes.
Hmm.
Everything that goes along with it.
The
Yes.
best thing to do in a copyright claim, if it's a claim, change the music, and it should be all right.
These are
Yeah,
strike
just
settings.
replace it. Yeah, I mean, if there's a copyright for the music or whatever, just replace it.
Replace the music. Yeah. Otherwise,
And
it's
it should work out better once it gets proved.
yeah.
Yep.
These are strikes, though. So, is there a difference in the approach that he should take on those videos?
If it's a strike, you're in trouble. 3
Right.
strikes and you're gone.
Yeah,
done.
so it depends. So there's 2 things. There's a strike and there's a claim.
Hmm.
So a strike, be careful. Claim, you can dispute and this and that. And claims are usually, you can leave the video, you can leave whatever the copyright material is. You're just not going to get any kind of ad revenue from it. Any ad revenue from your video is going to go to the copyright owner.
Right.
Oh,
Whether it's a claim or a strike. So, no, you wouldn't lose any
Well,
revenue.
that's going to
over
happen
it.
whether it's a claim or strike, right? But a claim is not going to harm your chances at remaining monetized.
Right.
Right.
Orange Cone Vlog says, I have a drink that I get that you couldn't tell that there is alcohol in it. It's called a Tasty D. The D is for dangerous.
mm.
Wow. Really?
Oh, wait a minute. I guess Rob just realized something. He said, wait, we have to talk for 1 hour? Like both of us talking for 60 whole minutes?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, Rob. And you cannot be walking down the street of a neighborhood that looks like it belongs in this part of North America and not your part of North America.
Oh. Yes, Rob. It is what it is. We got this. We got this.
And you know what,
Bring
Rob?
stuff from the north to talk about.
Listen, when I watch that first episode, the only thing that I'm going to think at the end of it is,
Oh, I need a drink.
Right.
no, I'm seriously,
What's
I'm
that?
going to think this. I'm going to think this.
That's nice.
Mm.
And then Squirrel's Nest, continuing with that question, if I change the videos from public to private, will that protect those numbers?
Oh, I don't know.
No, because public
The
watch hours can
copyright,
only
listen,
come-
once the copyright claim is lodged, it's there.
right.
It's done. You know, so there's nothing you can do about it other than
Change the music.
or appeal it and win or lose or whatever. Or, you know, I mean, it is what it is. So
Yep. Either change the music or make it private, but also just realize that the public watch hours that you receive from that video will be taken away from your public watch hour count.
Mm.
If you delete it.
yes.
Or,
Yep. Or if-
or make
or if
it
you
private.
make it private.
Even making it private will
Yeah.
do it too.
Mm.
And let's see.
But just mute the music out. That's
Okay,
another
how
thing
do
to
you-
do.
Yeah, take the music out.
Cruising with Keith says, how do you change the music on a video that's on YouTube? Well,
Oh, come
That
on. Y'all talk
depends.
about it because that's a good question.
that
Yeah. I mean,
depends.
do you want to take this, Jeremy?
Yeah, that depends. If it has a copyright claim on your video, it'll give you choices that you can choose from. Either change the music, delete the music, or edit the video within
I
YouTube.
don't know how to get there.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's done all within YouTube Studio. Go to studio.youtube.com,
Right.
choose that video, and
Bless
there is literally an editor right there in YouTube Studio. You can hack off that part by doing a new cut, going to the end of the part that has that music, and then hitting a cut right there. Delete the cut, and then save the video as a copy. And then you take the original video and delete it. That's how you edit a video right there on YouTube. Otherwise, if you just want to replace the music and you don't have any copyright claims or strikes on it, you just reproduce the video with new music and upload it. And then
Or
you the other one.
on the edit part, you got a copyright claim. It's going to show you what sections of music needs to be replaced.
Mhm.
They give you the options on the bottom. You either replace it with their own music, YouTube. I've done it. Or you
Yeah.
can mute it, and that's it.
So yeah, so that's what I was actually going to say. So thanks, Eddie, for sharing that.
Yeah.
So that's what I was going to say. Don't take the video down because then you will lose that information. So just leave the video up and intact. It will show you the section of the music that has the copyright claim, and just choose something from the YouTube library to replace it.
Mhm.
Now, once you do that, it will take. Like it'll tell you this is going to take a while. That's all it says. It's
One
gonna take a while.
song at a
It
time.
won't tell you how long or anything else, but it'll run by itself. You can leave the page. You don't have to sit there on the page if you don't want to.
Mhm.
Just initiate that process. Once you look through the library and find out what you want, initiate the process. It will finish it. The copyright claim will be gone, and all the statistics or the metrics for that video will be intact.
Yes, will
Yep.
remain.
And also, Ross is giving you some advice in the comment section. He says, remember, if you use royalty-free music as well, there is still a chance to get hit for it. Include the information from the royalty-free source and the content ID number in the description, just to protect yourself.
Mhm.
Sharon Rowland has made it in. Good evening.
Hey,
Aaron!
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.
That's right. That's right. And we are all caught up in the chat.
Mhm.
So what are we chatting about tonight?
We are going to chat about.
Okay, well, listen, I have this quick video I want to roll, and I don't
Mhm.
want to spend a lot of time on it because it's a terrible situation. All right. But I just have a very brief statement to make after the video.
Okay.
But it is open for anybody to chat about or to discuss or to share their position on it. I can't imagine it would be very different than mine.
Okay.
A youth counselor accused of molesting small children. Tonight, a man is in jail charged with inappropriately touching multiple children aboard a cruise ship. Authorities say the man worked as a cruise youth counselor for Celebrity Silhouette cruise ships. Kim Wynn is live near Port Everglades with more on this one. Kim?
Yeah, that's right. And the alleged victim is a 6-year-old girl. The suspect is being charged with abusive sexual contact of a minor. 35-year-old Chris John Castor is now behind bars, charged with molesting multiple children while working on a cruise ship that departed from Port Everglades last month. The arrest affidavit states that Castor was a youth counselor on Celebrity Silhouette cruise ship, which is owned by Royal Caribbean. Authorities say Castor allegedly touched a 6-year-old girl inappropriately while she was playing a video game in the ship's youth center. The child told her parents that the suspect touched her private parts. Court documents state that Castor is seen on surveillance video reaching into the child's lap. Officials say she wasn't the only one. Castor admitted to touching the 6-year-old girl and also admitted to inappropriately touching 3 other children on board as well. A spokesperson for Celebrity Cruises sent us this statement, which reads, "We have zero tolerance for this behavior. We reported this to law enforcement and terminated the crew member, and we will continue to fully cooperate with authorities." And the suspect is being held at the Paul Rain Detention Center in Pompano Beach. For now, we are reporting live from Fort Lauderdale. Kim Wynn, NBC 6 News.
All right, Kim.
Okay, this is all I want to say. There's a special kind of hell for people like this, right? And obviously, this guy isn't going to hell tomorrow, but he should be. And I realize it's very difficult for any business or any company to fully vet somebody. But I'm a little upset at the cavalier attitude from the cruise line. Not surprised, because remember, this is an industry that has written the book on how to avoid liability. But I am a little upset at the cavalier attitude that celebrity is taking to such a particularly despicable thing.
Hmm.
And that's all I have to say about it.
He
But I
would,
mean, down in Puerto Rico, you'll never see him again.
and if that had been, I would have been the one in jail if that had been one of my kids.
Yeah.
And I don't believe in violence, as I keep saying. I know I talked about a stun gun. I talked about a lot of things. In fact, I talked about rubbers this morning. But if it was my child, we would have issues. They would, I don't know if security would have pulled me to the side or what, but we would have had some issues. Me and the crew worker.
You know, it's funny you say security. I have worked in an electronics store where they showed us this big room where there is someone watching all of the customers shop for things and try to catch them stealing. As a matter of fact, they plant workers who are dressed in plain clothes along the aisles to, check and see if anybody is stealing from a store. My question is, why do you have to check the footage after the fact and not catch them in the act? That's my question. Why isn't anyone watching the security cameras at the kids club on a celebrity or any cruise ship or any cruise line? Why isn't there a plant of a person to watch the employees? They need to plant an employee to watch the employee.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if stores would take those precautions for items, why are we not taking the same precautions for little innocent girls?
Yeah.
Or little innocent kids?
Yeah.
A touchy subject.
Touchy. Don't even.
Yeah, listen. As a father of two, I'm right there with you, man. Like it's impossible to kind of wrap your mind around, right? And I realize it's an extremely difficult concept, or situation. And I'm sorry to have to approach it.
Hey, man,
what is normally a fun and upbeat and cruise positive show, but. It is a reality of cruising, and unfortunately, I, in my opinion, it just had to be addressed.
Right.
Yeah. Reality of life.
There was a guest. It was in the middle of this year or the earlier part of this year, who was messing with a little kid or something like that. But that was a guest. All right. This
you
is
talking about the man who kissed the little girl. Yeah.
That one. And it was caught. It was dealt with. Boom, immediately. But now
it was a cop.
Yeah,
that guy was a cop. That's what made it even worse.
Yeah, and now we're looking at security cameras after the fact. Why? I'm just asking about. That's what gets me. Why was there not a plant in the kids club? And we do have to tell you about the dark side of cruising from time to time. You do bring up a valid point. We always can't be positive, but we would love to know your thoughts in the chats down below.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah. Good topic.
Yeah, it's a good topic. Me and Keith, cruising with Keith, we talked about, in the chat, I told him it saddens me,
Yeah, it's terrible. Marjorie says, Cheryl, I will watch your show tomorrow. Just know that you are a strong and powerful woman, so be gentle on Rob. Because we all know how rough you can get right here on Go Live Together. My goodness. Cruise Vet Adventures, yo. Texas in the house. What's going on, Mike?
Texas.
Yes, this is our shipmate. We got less than 50 days.
48.
Yeah, shark food. There we go.
That's what I'm talking
about. That's good news right there. Yeah.
Shark food.
Lisa J. Stocks has made it in.
Scumbag Creek. Yep.
Yeah.
All of that, Sharon. All of it.
Absolutely. Emily, hey, you made the list this week of top chatters.
Yes.
You made the list this week on Cruising is Fun Anytime of top chatters. Congratulations.
Even Alice too.
Yep. Alice made it too.
Oh, this
Okay,
you made the list.
All right. All right, Ross. I'll
Otis Lawson, hello, welcome in.
Welcome
I'll
in,
give-
and it
I'll
is
give it
very.
some airtime.
Let's talk about the incomprehensible.
Incomprehensibilities of otorhino
Logical.
laryngological science.
Science.
What about that? It sounds like the throat. Somebody got punched in the throat. That's what that sounds like. Yeah, Cruising with Keith made a video on.
So he made so Keith made a video about it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did, and
sickos. Yeah, sickos. That's they can play sick all they want to, but the bottom line is that's just straight sinful.
yes, it is.
They got to go.
Mm-hmm. And I like this shark food.
Yeah,
I
shark
like,
food.
I like that because that's probably I would have just
Yeet.
just over the Lord help, give me strength.
Yep. Cruising on the high seas, no problem. I consider her to be my twin sister.
Mm.
And
Be a bloody mess on the deck. Yep. Got that right.
yeah, Orange Cone, this is serious. The ramifications of this situation will affect families choosing to take a cruise as a vacation. The trust levels have been diminished.
Exactly. I mean, like you hear about stuff all the time, right? With like the guy who put the camera in the bathroom, right? That was like, it was a common space, but it was not an employee and, whatever. But there was a situation over the past summer with MSC and an employee who was filming people in the bathroom in the children's area of the Maravilla.
Right.
When I was just on the Maravilla 3 weeks ago and I was walking around with a couple of other vloggers, I had mentioned it to them. And I knew that it was the children's area because it's the only area of the ship that they showed some footage of it on the news. And based on the decor, it was the only area of the ship that has that kind of decor is the children's area.
Right.
So, you have that. And then now you have this. And it really is just a completely different dynamic to the situation. And again, I love cruising. I'm a proponent of cruising. I think it is an amazing and fantastic way to spend your vacation, but I am consistently growing weary of the industry's like position of it's not our fault. It's not our problem. And even if it is, we should not be held accountable for it.
Right. And Cruising with Keith says, I would have been banned from Celebrity for life.
I would have too, Keith. Trust me. I would have been banned. They would have had to stop the ship, turn around. They probably would have threw me off the ship.
Shark food.
I would have been shark food.
Emily says, I'm doing good. I will be 1 year older tomorrow.
Okay. We're going to celebrate.
We got to give her some balloons
Yes.
here. Yeah, there we go. You got balloons, and I forgot what this one does.
It's going to give you some
confetti. And then
bam.
fireworks. There
Happy
you have.
birthday,
That's for you. Happy
Emily.
birthday.
And Cheryl's going to give you some of these.
Yeah, I give you some
I know,
of
right?
those.
Okay. And Orange Cone Vlog says, in preschools and schools, there are cameras. Why not the cruise lines as well? Well, they had cameras. My issue is they had to go back and watch the footage. Well, okay. Who watched the footage whenever he did it to them other three little girls?
Right.
Did anybody think to go watch the day's footage of the kiddos being cared for?
Exactly.
No. That's the answer. No, nobody goes and watches that footage. They let us know that there's a hole in their armor.
Yeah.
By saying there's nobody watching your kids, truly.
Yep. And so like to this question here, like Ross says, crew in the children's area should be subject to the same stringent standards as teachers.
Yes.
That kind of plays into this comment here from Tammy Collins that says, do they require Act 33 clearance?
Mm-hmm.
Act 33, I'm not sure if that's a federal thing or not. It's definitely a Pennsylvania state thing. And it is specifically for teachers or anybody else who has to interact for kids. So, like for instance, volunteer church workers who are working in the nursery or in the children's Sunday schools and stuff like that, all in Pennsylvania, all have to undergo Act 33 clearance. Tammy Collins is a school teacher in a Pennsylvania school district, so she knows a little bit about this. But yeah, I mean, you'd think that they would have to, but then there plays in the whole scenario where the cruise lines have really used a lot of their money and influence and things like that to create an environment where they are really liable for very little, if anything.
Right. And Cruising with Keith says, I'm still trying to figure out 4 times
before
since
he
August.
got caught. But then the other kids didn't tell.
Right.
You gotta know. You gotta teach your kids.
Yeah, right. And that's the other thing too. Like, how long was he doing that without anybody ever saying a word to their parents about it?
Yeah,
exactly.
The child did. So.
Yep.
Donnie.
And let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, Cruz says hopefully he gets the book thrown at him and they will turn him loose in General Pop for some prison justice.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, so again, like, it's a terrible thing, and I think that is probably I think the point that Jeremy made, which is it erodes the trust that people have in cruise lines to send their kids. I mean, the cruise lines have spent a lot of money developing a very comprehensive kids program that maybe some parents look at as just an opportunity to send a kid somewhere so that they can have some alone time, and surely that is an opportunity for them. But there is way more happening in that kids program than just simply a babysitter, right?
Exactly.
So they employ people with specific degrees and specific experience with children. They have developed an entire program that is enriching to children, very much like school and stuff is. So, I don't want to point the finger at this and say that this is a terrible thing and that you shouldn't trust the cruise lines and stuff like that. You should. And this is just hopefully an isolated, unfortunate incident. But at the same time, you as a parent have to make a decision for yourself on a personal level. So,
Yep.
4 isolated incidents. I'm with Keith on this one. It's 4. It's not just one. I mean, you get to admitting stuff that, that's he knew he was going to be caught for the other 3 anyway. Once they caught him with the 1, so I shoot. Wow. The Z Show Cruise Funds is good evening, content creators. I'm getting ready to check into the greatest cruise of all time, the Carnival Jubilee, December 23rd. She is on her way. Yes, she is, and we'll be here on the 20th.
On the 20th, if you're coming down to catch the
Text.
Jubilee coming in. She'll be here on the 20th.
Yep. I don't know if we're going to go over to Pelican Island or stay over there by the hospital this time.
I'm really excited for your footage. Whether it comes as a live or as a
mine won't. Mine won't come live.
I'm really excited for what Cruising is Fun Anytime is going to bring us about the arrival of the Jubilee.
That's right. Yes. That's right. Controversial Cruising. Good evening.
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.
And Cruising on the High Season Travel has pasted the link to the show for tomorrow's live.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
Texas and Canada.
I'm gonna be a little late tomorrow, but I'll be there.
And the government of Canada is coming in also.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be driving to New Jersey tomorrow, so I am unfortunately gonna have to catch the replay.
That's good.
But I am definitely going to catch the replay. I am definitely going to comment. And my co-host is definitely going to slap me down.
Yes.
Marjorie says, Mustard Drill, hi, I'm glad that you have reported the situation. Parents have the right to know. I always assumed that the cruise line did background checks on their workers.
I mean, and maybe they do, right? So there's always a first time for everybody, right? So maybe they did do a background check on him. Maybe there was nothing. And, you know, this was kind of the first time that he was
Caught,
right, doing something so that there would be a record of his actions.
Right. Ahoy there, Captain Billy J. Travels has made it in. Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.
Yep. Crew in the children areas should be subject to the same stringent standards as teachers.
Yes.
Or
Yeah, I mean, they really should. So
Or daycare workers.
and watch the cameras, for God's sakes. Watch the cameras. Watch the people that are in charge of the most precious cargo ever.
Well, and even more than that, right? Like maybe this is, you know, maybe this is a terrible precedent, but maybe have some employees watching others.
Watching the others.
Yes.
Yes. It's a system of checks and balances.
Yes.
It's the American way.
Yeah.
It's the international way too. They can play that international law junk all they want to, but hey, them other countries don't stand for that stuff.
Mm-mm.
You can't get caught messing with a kid. Some of them, they just off you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's the way that other countries are run, or they'll cut off an appendage, one or the other.
So I'm not sure about Pickle Rick Ross, but like some of the, like I have some Rick and Morty, a few Rick and Morty stuff on here. So like this is Rick and
Welcome to
Morty.
the darkest year of our adventures.
Yep.
Right. And I think
That's the way the news goes. I think is Rick.
that's the way the news goes is Rick and Morty. Yep. That's something we do on the morning show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about any other ones, but I will certainly look into Pickle Rick.
Chloe's parents are in here. Embarkation Nation, what's up?
Hey.
Yo.
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.
Najwa Brown has made it in. Good evening.
Good evening.
What's up?
Somebody has a.
Oh yeah, somebody has a super chat.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
But guess what? I don't have the videos. So
I know.
you'll have to
Guess
perform
what?
it live. You have to perform it live.
We got
A super chat.
from you.
And you.
And you.
And you. And you. And you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love it.
I wish you would
Love it.
give
Love
me
it. Love
that
it.
video.
Love it. Wait.
I
This is what I have
know.
to
We
say
need to
about
make a
that.
new one before that because then you'll have a record of it.
Whatever you're asking, the answer is I'm amazing.
I like the knock 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 FBI open up.
Open up.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, Jeremy says I was canceled on the inaugural transatlantic. I'm
He
still
was, right? So, like, listen, so Jeremy called me, you know, and we talked. As a travel agent, I have, you know, listen, I'm a real legitimate travel agent. I'm an LLC, if you can believe that. And I have, you know, business hours. But as a responsible travel agent and as a person who, as a travel agent who treats every client's vacation like it's my own, I will answer your email at 1 o'clock in the morning if I'm awake.
And Sharon sent you a text, Eddie.
Yeah. So in any event, he contacted me. He was very disappointed about his canceled transatlantic on the Jubilee, but maybe someday. So.
And here's a way that
Emily.
our bots are affecting other people. My dog just barked at someone's Ring doorbell.
Oh.
Oh, that was our ring.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They thought somebody was over there at the crib.
All I gotta say is this. Watch this. Alexa, what's the weather?
Ah!
Wait.
wait, stop.
Wait.
42 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies. Tonight's forecast has just a few clouds in the sky with a low of 30 degrees.
Oh,
Oh my God! So the next thing, so not next Friday, because next Friday I will be on Anthem of the Seas.
Right.
But the following Friday, part of my checklist will be to mute the damn echo on the other side of the wall.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And see, ours didn't even answer.
Oh, snap. Living my best life at 60 has made it in. Hello.
Hello there.
And Mike is checking in. Good evening, guys. Just checking as we are at the hockey game right now. Who's winning?
Who's winning? Yeah.
Yep. Who's playing? Who's winning? I don't follow hockey, but we just want to know.
Okay.
Scratching Pete PA has
Hey,
made it in. Hello.
Scratchin'.
Welcome in. Rosie was canceled on the original Jubilee Transatlantic also.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
You guys were coming.
Yeah, it was a very disappointing moment.
Yep.
So-
Jeremy says, I think I've sent him more stuff at 1 a.m. instead of regular hours.
Listen, Jeremy sends me a lot. I wake up in the morning to a lot of emails that have come in a long time ago. Jeremy.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. Orange calling his echo went off.
Oh, his went off.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
Yeah.
And then Captain Billy J says her name turn Scott's thermostat down to 32 degrees.
all right.
That one would have been better.
That would have been
That
fun.
Well,
one-
there's a specific command that you have to give to that, so it won't be that simple for you.
Alexa, freeze Scott.
Mm.
From Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
Oh, so now it's telling me from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Alexa, stop! Oh my God, you guys have to stop right now.
Okay.
And the
wait.
thing of it is, ours is not going off in any room.
I know. Santa Scott says, are we going to have a run through the casino next Friday with Scott?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, come on. What would be a muster drill cruise ship run through without a risque moment in the casino?
That's right. That's right. Mike says our team is winning 2-0 after the first period. That's what's up. Boom, boom.
And of course, I'm going to be on a Royal Caribbean ship, which means we've got to stop in Balearos for an opportunity to holler long pour.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Cone says all 6 of my echoes went off.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly.
So listen, I have about like 7 or 8 echoes in the house.
Yeah.
So
Scrolls Nest says ours went off when you asked about the weather.
Oh, see.
Eh,
Look, the one right here didn't do anything.
I mean, listen. For those of you who don't know, my co-host, okay, Cheryl, I love her to death, right? But she does this to me often to the point where I am about to switch the wake word on my
I
end.
know. And
It doesn't happen anymore.
realizing that there's a live mic in front of you, it also takes some getting used to.
Indeed.
We've been going live for a better piece of a little under or over a year now. So I'm thinking it's more of on purpose these days. But at first, it wasn't. At first, it wasn't. It was just innocently.
Because I go through and I say, in the mornings, I say, Alexa, turn on the hallway.
Hey,
Hey, you gotta not do that. Just say echo.
Okay.
like I'm always like, oh shit, where's the button? Where's the button?
Right.
I do. In the mornings, I be going through the house saying, turn off, turn on.
All right, Mike. Have a good time at the game, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Yes. Thanks for being here, Mike. Appreciate
And
it.
okay, Eddie, I know that you've been waiting on us. So where are we going today?
She's laughing. Your sister is laughing.
Well, guys, I'm going to be taking you guys to the port of Ponce. Ponce, Puerto Rico.
Mhm.
The city that I'm from. So, the Rafael Cordero Santiago Port of the Americas. It's a mega port currently under construction in Ponce, Puerto Rico. The project aims to convert the current port of Ponce into a value-added tax-free customs-free international shipping hub, similar to, though as not as large as the mega ports located in Singapore and Rotterdam. The Port of the Americas in Puerto Rico, main Caribbean port, and at the depth of 50 feet, it is also the deepest port in the Caribbean. The port was originally overseen by the Port of Americas Authority, Spanish Autoridad del Puerto de las Américas, at the fund government-owned corporation of Puerto Rico. As of December 2012, it was overseen by the newly created Autoridad del Puerto de Ponce. The authority reported that when completed, the new port will have a storage capacity of 2.2 million TEUs. The authority also reported that the port handled an estimated 504,000 short tons of cargo in 2007 and projected to handle over 1.5 million by 2012. In December 2011, the government of Puerto Rico transferred control of the port to the Ponce municipal government when Governor Luis Fortuño signed to create the Ponce Port Authority, an independent government-owned corporation ascribed to the Ponce municipal government. So, the current port named the Port of Ponce is located in the southern tip of the city of Ponce, 1.5 miles south of the intersection PR 52 and 12. The port was created on 28 February 1789 through the royal decree of Spanish King Carlos IV de Borbón. It started operating commercially in 1804. During 1800s to 1850, the port became the heart of Ponce's economic control. The port has been operated by the municipality of Ponce since 1911. In 1913, the municipality completed a covered pier of concrete and steel with ample depth of water and railroad connections. Operations at the port were significantly reduced during the second half of the 20th century, mainly due to the decay of the agricultural industry of the island and the fact that the government shifted most shipping imports and exports to the San Juan port, located on the island's capital of San Juan. Following these ownership changes, several improvements were made to the port of Ponce. This is back in the 1990s. Like I said before, December 2011, the government of Puerto Rico transferred control to the Port of Americas to the municipal government. Records show that at least by the major administration of Jose Tormos back in 1917 through 1984, a group of municipal officials had visited Washington in September 1979 seeking $23 million to finance the megaport project. And I will tell you that it's moving along pretty good. The mega project obtained significant support when the U.S. federal government decided to phase out most of the federal tax subsidies awarded to manufacturing companies in Puerto Rico, and after the neighboring countries of Jamaica and the Dominican Republic announced plans to create megaports of their own. There is a cruise line that goes to Ponce, which I believe is Carnival. I know they go there maybe once a month. There's not that many cruise stops there yet, but they're working on it. The port is being increased. It's been getting bigger. Once this new port gets finished, hopefully there will be a lot more cruising in the south of the island to bring more tourism to the south side of the island, since San Juan is so overcrowded. Ponce is not as Ponce is one of the biggest cities in Puerto Rico. That's where I'm from, and I have taken Alice there a few times already. And it's very the center of the city is very, very beautiful, very Spaniard authenticity to it. And I know a lot of people would love to stop in and check out how the other side of the island lives. So it'd be a nice, interesting thing to do. Thank you.
I said that was fantastic. And I've got the vouchers. I've got them muted as well, right? Like Cheryl's always saying, like, Scott's gonna put us in timeout. Friday is my night to put them in a timeout, right?
He's in control for the night.
There you go, guys. There you go.
Your mic.
Our granddaughter has made.
Oh, we were talking and they couldn't hear us because he had us in timeout.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Good evening. And
Good
yes,
evening.
they're ready for their next cruise also.
Yes, they had.
So that was a really great. I mean, every single time I go, I want to see more than San Juan.
Yes.
And the thing I really wanted to see that I missed my window on, that I will be kicking myself till the day I die, is I missed my chance to go to Arecibo. Because it's now shut down because it's old and it finally fell apart, and I really want.
Oh, writer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
El Radar.
That's
So yeah, so I really wanted to go to Arecibo. I missed it. So, but there's still plenty of places on the island to go and visit.
Oh yes.
CNS Travel made it in. Good evening.
CNS, hello.
And I really love Puerto Rico. I love it.
Love Puerto Rico. I mean, I can't even tell you. Like, I love San Juan. I walk all over San Juan, way far away from from where the tourists tend to venture on their own.
Yeah.
I've never met anybody who wasn't extremely friendly and very accommodating.
Yes.
I have lots of conversations with people, just truly amazing people. One time I was in Puerto Rico and somebody said, "Wow, it's really hot," right? And some guy was just going to work. It was very early in the morning and it was already fairly hot. And some guy was just going to work and he said, he turned around and he looked, he said, he was like, "I live here and it's hot for us too." Right. So, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be an amazing day for me," right?
Eddie, Captain has put some banana moments right here. Won't even continue to read that, but if you could read Captain Billy J's comment.
Well, I was waiting for a segue to throw some of Captain's comments up here, right? So Captain, so and then he has another one here that says,
"Yep." Yep.
And then he has another one.
Rubbing was what I was trying to say, not rubbing. rubbers.
Then DoorDash.
Exactly.
But yeah, this last one has some banana words in it, and I wanted Eddie to try that one.
Yep. I went to the Serie del Caribe. It's a one, which is the baseball World Series baseball.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, every summer it's done there.
And the fans are crazy.
I've been in San Juan during the Serie del Caribe, but I've never been to one of the games. Too much of a hassle, when I'm staying in the south and then the game's up in the north side of the island. It's just traffic and all that. It's just too much.
Oh, okay.
Jennifer from Embarkation Nation has made it in. Hello,
Jennifer.
LOL. I don't like it too hot.
Me either. I don't like it. Ooh.
Nope.
Yeah, well, Jennifer, you're living in the wrong place for hot, right? Don't you live down there in Corpus?
Yeah, it's
further
hot.
south than us.
Yeah, it's real hot where she's at.
It's like Corpus Christi. Crispy. The glass is empty, right?
Rubbers.
Love pour.
Listen, I've been down here for 3 hours drinking glasses. So
love pour.
Long pour.
So,
that's right.
Corpus Christi, Texas. That is down near South Padre Island.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
it's down that way.
The equator, right next to it.
So it's like really far down there, right? So
Say these 3 words 10 times fast. Corpus Krispy Kreme.
Oh yeah. Can't do it.
Exactly. Captain, he's like on it, right? Like he's
always on it.
He's got like lightning fingers, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
he's always on it.
Trouble.
I like polar bear status, and that's why I live in hot and humid.
Polar bear.
I would love to live in hot and humid, but
couldn't do
instead
that.
I live in cold and snowy.
Right.
Yes. And I can't wait till y'all get some snow up.
I mean, like some snow, right? Like we just had a dusting the other day, right? gone within a couple of hours, but we are going to get clobbered.
Yeah.
That day is coming quickly.
I can't wait.
All righty, folks. Well,
oh, look.
Yep. That looks like snow.
It does.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's what
my godmother's house up in Buffalo.
Eddie, do you have anything that you want to talk to us about?
Yes, I would like to remind everybody that coming up October 28, 2024, on the Carnival Paradise, there will be a cruise leaving out of Tampa on the Carnival Paradise. Yes, we're going to go to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman. Please get in touch with Bruce at Ocean Touch and Travel to get your cabin done as soon as possible. Oh, yeah, baby.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios, out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
Oh, I get carried away with the music.
I know.
I know the music really gets me going.
Yes.
All righty, y'all. Well, we will sign off for now. Good show tonight. We hope to keep on bringing you these Friday nights. Thank you all who have attended the live stream, and also stay to the end on the replay. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care of each other out there. As always, hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and never ever forget, we love you, and good night.
Good night.
And you from the anthem.
Mm.